Episode 3. Continuing right where we left off, with Deviroon sleeping peacefully, with us about to wake him up. This was actually a mistake last episode, trying to end on this screen, because I can't actually save on this screen. It seems like you can only save when the text box is opened, so just had to do some minor navigation back to this point after I closed out the game and reopened. Actually, at the time of recording, there is, apparently, I saw some chatter about a mod in the works that actually incorporates some Google Translate type stuff into the game without using an OCR or anything, so if that was actually released a little bit earlier before I started recording, I might have been using that instead of this OCR, but I guess I like the OCR since it lets me practice some of the Japanese, or at least practice reading a little bit. Anyway, let's continue. Wake up. Dayo. Okay, let's set this up again. Actually, is it already... Is the bounding box already there? Ah yes, I left the bounding box in the top left, I guess. Could have done this setup before the episode started. Doesn't matter. And again. Right, you looking for attention? You should go to bed now too. Looking for attention. Kamachoka. I guess that is asking if we're looking for attention or something. Yeah, kamate. Kamate, I think. No, wake up. Pay attention to us. Uzee na, nda. Bedo o kaishite hoshinoka. That's annoying. What, do you want your bed back? You should sleep soundly on the floor. Yeah, I guess that's our place now. Ashita mo marioku... Again, what was this? Kaishu ni... I'll work hard to recover my magical power tomorrow too. Dakara... The last line there wasn't translated, but I guess Dakara, he's just saying something along the lines of that's why... He's trailing off to a thought that we're not seeing yet. Some kind of foreshadowing, maybe. Unless I was reading the syntax of that wrong. Could have been saying Dakara as in that's why in regards to the previous part of the sentence. Anyway. Ohayo te mo. Good morning. Although it's day and night, it's already evening. What are you saying? Today I'm collecting, or energetically collecting magical power again. Da haha. More like da gya haha. But the second part, though it's already day, or though it's day and night, it's already evening. I guess it's something along the lines of, it's already evening even though... I guess they're just saying that time has passed and it's already evening. This is actually interesting because, well, personally for me, it's gonna be all new territory. The demo only covered the first day, well, the 0th day, I suppose. And I guess there were extra people that appeared on the 0th day in the demo that didn't appear here in the main game, which I guess I'll probably see in the upcoming days. Of course, I will see them. But if we run into them, then it'll just be retreading old territory. There'll be extra scenes other than the characters though, so I'm excited to see that. Ore-sama no maryoku mo kaifuku. My magical powers have recovered, so I think I can target even stronger enemies. Sassoku connection shi ni ikkoze. Let's go and connect right away. Ne? Sono mae ni... kaimono? Shopping. Should I go shopping first? What's this first one? Futoko. Even if you're not going to school, you should go out to do some shopping. Futoko is, according to the definition, truancy, school non-attendance. Okay. And gonna mute the mic to clear my throat. Still having troubles with my throat. Even after all this time. Taku, hakushiro yo. Mendokusei kara. Just hurry up. It's too much of a hassle, so I'm just going back to sleep here. Which one is that? Ash? Consun. Carbonic acid. I guess that means soda, if you translate it. That's not really like the common word for soda, is it? Is he just using like some kind of weird word for soda? Oh, soda and potato chips. And also buy some food. Thanks. He didn't really say thanks, he said yoshku in like a kind of sarcastic way, I guess. I thought we might go shopping, like have a shopping scene in the town or something, but I guess we just sort of skipped over that. And we have the bell now from Cupidel. Oops, damn it, I skipped over some dialogue. Crap. Everyone was saying something about the shopping that I missed there, and now I lost it forever. It was captured in the, alright. It was captured in the video just now, so I could translate it later when I rewatch the video, but I kind of hate missing getting the translation on camera. I guess I could go back. What was this bell? It's so noisy, stop it. You know what? I want to go back, just for that one line. It's not even going to take that long. We're going to nod. We're not going to cooperate. That would lead us back to the angel ending. Or whatever ending that was. And this is what I had to do to start the episode. I just had to skip through past this again. The good thing is that after you... Well, even if you don't save like I didn't just now, and I should save now, just in case. Save. Even if you don't save, you still get the skip button. It like auto-saves that part, I guess. But once we get to the part where we didn't save, that's when it's going to lose the auto-skip button. Kaimono wa suman... No. Sundaka. Have you finished shopping? Once you've summoned all three, let's have a feast. Okay, it wasn't anything important, but I still want to get the line. Everyone asks about the bell. Oh wait, I guess we can't do anything other than the bell right now. Well, good. I was wondering if this bell might be something that we have to pick and choose when we use it. I guess we're getting the tutorial now. Come on out, Cupidel. Cupia. Good evening. The sunset is beautiful today. Yeah, I guess it is already afternoon. Mo boite kuremashita ka? Do you remember me yet? I'm Cupidel, the angel of love. Don't worry, we haven't forgotten even though it's been one episode. No, Saki Horo. Didn't actually know the kanji for that. I'm glad I was able to catch Debbie-kun safely on the bed just now. Genkan mae de wa de hajimete. I now understand why I felt like it wasn't the first time we met when I first met you at the entrance. Wait, what? Oh my god. It's already happening. I was wondering what Cupidel was talking about, catching Devi-kun on the bed. They were talking about the other ending that we just got, and now they're saying that we met before, which was like the save load stuff. I knew from the beginning this was going to be a thing, like saving and loading multiple endings. Pretty standard in certain visual novels, I guess, but this is still surprising that it's happening so soon. I might have actually wanted to get this scene before we did the whole bed ending scene, because then we could get that dialogue, and now I'm missing it. But that's too much to think about, how to get all the dialogue in the game, all of the different iterations, so we're just going to enjoy it as we play, I suppose. The raw experience. Wait, already did that. Anata, save and load. Yeah, save and load. You can use the amazing magic of save and load, which allows you to start over as many times as you want. Yeah, okay. So saving and loading is a game mechanic, huh? So when we open up this book, this is actually like a diegetic thing, sort of. This is all stuff like Solomon is doing with their magic or something like that. It's weird. I mean, there are some parts where it can't really be diegetic, like I guess it's just gameplay stuff. Like the settings or whatever. Or maybe the settings are also diegetic. I don't know. Point is, it's fun use of gameplay stuff in lore. Nandaka sono noryoku de. It's as if that ability will lead the world in a positive direction. I can see such a future. Fufu, nanika areba itsu demo koshite. Fufu, if there's anything you need, just ring this lily of the valley bell and call me. Watakushi Cupidel ga... I, Cupidel, will do my best to cooperate. Sasoku desu ga... Nanika watashi ga... I'll get straight to the point. Is there anything I can do to help? Okay, let's save over what we just made. And actually there's gonna be like this new thing over each... Well, over certain save files, I guess. This will probably help point out the different directions we can go in if I make a lot of saves at different junctures in time. And actually, we can't even do anything here. Wait, what is this? We got Ohanashi Suru and Mororu, but that's not like the second option here, this question mark thing. This is like save load shenanigans, clearly. So yeah, we can choose to talk or just return to Devirun, I guess. Let's talk. Devirun Toyu o Namae. Yeah, Devirun's name. Devirun is a wonderful name. I'm grateful to call him Debi-kun too. Mai made nanto o yobi shita. Until recently, I didn't know what to call him. I was in trouble. O namae mo Nazuke. I'm sure Debi-kun will be very happy to have been given a name. Yeah, I don't think Debi-kun was too happy with it. Maybe tsundere. Hoka ni nanika arimasu ka? Let's talk some more. I guess this is what the bell does, we just get to talk with Cupidel. Mataku, Akuma o shokkan suru nante. Solomon is truly a bad one for summoning a demon. I understand that when you become desperate, you want to do something you shouldn't. Is Solomon desperate? It's hard to read Solomon. Shibo, Jibo, Jiki. That's a new one to me. Desperation, despair, self-abandonment. Interesting string of kanji. Jibo, Jiki. Kero, Marioku, Kaifuku, no. Kaishu. Yeah, Kaishu. But if you stop helping Debi-kun with things like collecting magical power... Kondo wa... This time, Solomon's soul is in danger. Kono yo na ansen fuante. It is our mission as angels to correct the mistakes of these unstable and troubled lambs and protect them. Nanode, go anshin kudasai. So don't worry. We won't let the devil do as he pleases with Solomon. Anything else you want to talk about? Yeah, let's talk. Nandaka Solomon-san wa kono sekai o... I feel like Solomon is leading this world in a positive direction. Okay, is this why Cupidel is here? To like, point us in the correct direction with the endings or whatever? Or something like that? Give us just some general angel-y advice or whatever. Nanode watakushi mo... So I want to cooperate with you as best as I can. That's why I'm so happy that you can rely on me like this. Anything else? Soro ohanashi suru koto. I don't have much to talk about anytime soon, so please understand. Mo toku deki. No, talk deck. Interesting. The talk deck is already completely empty. I think, we're breaking the fourth wall here. Are you sure it's empty, though? It doesn't seem like it is. Shall we talk about the weather? O tenki o honashi demo shimasu. Come on, tell me about the weather. Tamani wa Solomon-san kara. It would be nice if Solomon-san would start the conversation once in a while. Oh yeah, I guess we're saying we want to talk, but we're not actually giving any subjects here. Solomon-san wa? Solomon-san is surprisingly attention-grabbing. Debbie-kun no koto mo kamatte. You have to pay attention to Debbie-kun too, you know. I will, but we just met you. Debbie-kun no tsuno. Soon. Okay, yeah. I feel like poking Debbie-kun's horns. This is also another ending. Is Cupido actually like hinting at pointing us towards this ending or something? We do have to do this at some point. Maybe we can even do it now. I guess I did that in the demo, so might as well get it over with. Fuwa kupya. That's not the correct translation, but yeah, fuwa kupya. Like a fluffy kupya, or whatever that means. Nandaka nemuku natte kimashita. I'm starting to feel sleepy. Oh no, not you too. Are we doing the Cupid's sleepy ending? Is that what I'm doing? Tenchi wa kono sugata de wa myotoji de du no de? Actually, in this form, my eyes are closed, so no one will notice if I'm secretly sleeping in the church. Incredible. I mean, you've got the lower eye there still, which is kind of creepy looking at it, but... Honto ni netteru no ka? I'll leave it up to you to decide whether he's really asleep, or whether I'm really asleep, or just pretending to be asleep. Pretty sure Cupido's talking about themselves here. Supya. Actually, that was different. The line before the talking seemed like Supipi, like Deviun was sleeping. Or what Deviun was saying when he was sleeping. Yeah. Supipya. Supipya. I'm pretty sure that's more ellipsis this time, so I think we are actually getting the sleeping angel ending. Supya. Pretty sure that's different. This might not actually lead to an ending. Could just be the repeating dialogue, forcing us to go back. But we're not going to wait 12 minutes on this one. We'll just keep on clicking for a little while until we get bored, I guess. Or get an ending. But don't worry, I'm getting bored already. Because I really want to get onto the new stuff. Can I touch? Okay, I can touch. Kupya. Atama no wa? Is that just wa? Yeah, wa. Waka. The ring on my head is a precious gift from the Archangel. Chitabita. Is that Chitabita? No, Shimo-jimo? Shimo-jimo. The lower classes. Okay. On its own, the one Shita just means below, but I guess together, like with the repeat symbol, whatever that is, Shimo-jimo I guess means lower classes or common people. Without this, lower-ranking angels cannot receive magical power. Supipya. Touch it again. Kupya. That is different. The ring on my head is... No wait, that's not different. Okay. Not touching this might be like a something with Deviun's horns, or similar to Deviun's horns, but doesn't seem to change too much. Let's touch your face. Kupya. Watakushi atama nade nade sareru. I love having my head stroked. Good, because I'm gonna do it lots. Desu ga maegami wa... But please don't touch my bangs too much. I style them carefully every morning. Well, that just means I'm gonna touch them more. That is the same. Okay. Let's touch the horns. Or... those are horns, right? Kore desu ka? Guess I don't have to translate that. Kochira wa mimi ate desu. Mimi ate? Yeah, mimi ate. I didn't know that was earmuffs. These are earmuffs. They're a popular fashion item among angels. Oh wait, nyatte maskane? They suit me, don't they? We can nod or say no. Let's say no, or at least, like, be silent. Kokoro no naka de wa nyatteru. In my heart, I think it suits me. Even though I look like this, I can search for the evil eye. Wait, even though I look like this, I can search with the evil eye? Watakushi wa kono miete jagan search dekiru no desu. Yeah. Cupido can also use the evil eye search. Surprising it's still called the evil eye search. Okay, let's touch these again and try to see if we can get a different thing. Oh wait, hang on. That's different. Kupiatachi. This is already the 7th time, right? Oh, I guess we touched Cupidel 7 times. Hoka ni nani ga arimasu ka? I guess we've woken up Cupidel fully, or something. Sono ni watakushi o osawari. Do you really want to touch me that badly? I mean, I want to see all the different dialogue and like get the different flavor or whatever, but I guess we're like leading into something else here. Watakushi wa kusei ni naruhodo ne, or naruhodo no. Well, I'm addicted to fluffy and soft things, or you're addicted to fluffy and soft things, I guess. Ikura watakushi ga... What's that again? Gokujo. First rate. Interesting. No matter how fluffy and soft I am, you're touching me too much. Mo, Solomon-san no ecchi. Oh my, Solomon's naughty. Te yatsu desu. Shitsukoi no o... It's not good to be persistent. Touch the eye. Yan desu. I think we would have gotten different dialogue about the line, or different dialogue about the eye, but we're getting lines that are continuing based off just the continuous touching, so let's see where this leads. Kupyon. Moshikashite Solomon-san. Maybe Solomon. Tenchi no... What is this? You want the salvation of an angel? Oh my. Salvation. Kyusai. Yes. Salvation. Tenchi de aru. Kono watakushi ga... I'm sorry that I, an angel, didn't notice. Oh boy. This is going to be an ending, I guess. Tekireba kono yo na hoho. I would rather not take this approach if possible. Marioku ote. It must be very powerful to be used as a pawn by the devil. Okay, and that's another ending. Ayatsu... Oh, right, gotta actually click on this instead. And the ending is Tenchi no... Actually, not sure about that one. There's like finishing and request in there, the 2 kanji or something like that. It must be very painful to be used as a pawn by the devil, says Devivune. I guess it ends as a question, though, so it's more like a, is it that painful to be used as a pawn by the devil, or something like that? Well, we got the angel's salvation ending. I'm pretty sure that is salvation. Let's actually, let me learn that word. Tenchi no, what is that? It really takes a while, huh? Might be having trouble recognizing this one for some reason. I guess the font is a bit different. Q, Sai. Yeah, Q like in request, and then Sai as in finish. That's salvation. At least I think that's what those are in like RTK, the meaning of those kanji, anyway. Let's watch the bonus. Redraw this. Oh, I forgot to save again. Probably should have done that before triggering an ending, I guess. Yatte. We've arrived at Kupadagya Theater. Today we'll be secretly showing you again. I no Tenchi Cupidel. The Angel of Love Cupidel and the Devil Devivune will be sending you whispers from angels and demons. It seems like this might be a common recurring introduction. Solomon no Yatsu, itsu made mo kaite konai to. I thought Solomon would never come back, but maybe it was Omiya's doing, Cupidel. Solomon-san ga o shiose? No, that's o karashi. That's not... no. That should be like happiness, right? Or am I confusing that? Solomon looked like he was in pain, so I offered him some relief. Ore-sama no sakai ma o? Don't take away my familiar without permission. Nanja? Debi-kun ga Solomon-san no koto. Well then, Debi-kun, please heal Solomon-san. Nande ore-sama ga sona koto o? Why do I have to do something like that? Ja, tenkai? Tenkai? I guess that's heaven, tenkai. I'm not as familiar as that one as like the demon world version, Makai. Then I'll take them back to heaven, I guess. They are referring to us, right? Not saying taking Devi-rune back to heaven. I'm pretty sure. Da wakata yo. Da wakata yo. I got it? Oh yeah. Da and then wakata yo. Geez, I get it, is basically what he's saying. Iyasareru, or sarero. I'll soothe you, is what everyone is saying. So nanja tenzen. That's not soothing at all. It's not cute enough. Motto ko mimi o nigite? Or ote, fold. Oh. I guess Cupidel is like giving an example of folding the ears or something. More like this, fold your ears. Koka? Like this? Guess I didn't have to translate that one. Ude o mae ni, hands in front. This is great already. Yan nano desu. Meow. That's meow. It's something like that, yeah. This is this the thumbnail? These two doing like the meow? It might be. Nyan. Maybe this. This is great. Te ahoka. Like an idiot. Or, this is stupid. Great ending. Okay, let's load. This isn't too far back. Oh wait. Did we save right at the door? I guess we did, yeah. Let's try to get some different dialogue before we return to Devi-rune. Yes, they match you. They fit you. Kupya, Solomon-san wa miru me ga... Pya, Solomon-san, you have a good eye for this. Is there anything else? Let's touch other parts. The bell? Rin rin desu. Ring ring. Kochida wa Solomon-san ni mo o kaishi o watashi. That is watashi, right? Yeah. This is the Suzerain bell that I also gave to Solomon. Oh, is it the same one or is it... It's like a different one, right? Kore yo yoraseba? No, not raseba, ring. If you ring this, I'll come running anytime, so please feel free to use it. Got it. Alright, I want to touch the wings now. Kupyan. Tenchi no ha. Angel wings are so warm and comfortable that just touching them will make you feel happy. Kupya, toku ni henna. Well, Kupya, well, there are no strange ingredients in it, so don't worry. Ingredients, huh? Zaibun. I guess that is ingredients or components or whatever. Okay. Ears. Kupya. Kore wa jiman? These are our proud, fluffy, and chewy banana ears. They do actually say banana mimi. Okay. They are emergency food to be shared with hungry children. What an incredible line. Ima no wa uso desu. That was just a lie. Okay. Funny lie. Can't touch the ribbon. Can we touch like the hand? Kupyan. Nope, that's just the wings again. Angel wings are so warm. Oh wait, yeah, that's the same. I think if we touch the same thing multiple times, we might launch back into the salvation ending. And now let's touch the eye. Kupya. Onaka. The belly button is delicate, so please handle it with care. No, it's not belly button. The translator's making assumptions here. Onaka no omeme. The eye on the belly. Debu-kun ni hara. That is hara, right? Yeah, okay. Onaka and Hara I sometimes mix up. You shouldn't punch Debbie-kun in the stomach, right? Did Cupidel actually say punch? Yeah, pan nante. More like a... not punch, but like... smack? Like the sound effect for a tap or something like that. Okay. If we touch the eye again, it's just gonna be the same, right? Yeah, it's launching us into the salvation ending there, so we won't do that. Well, let's go back. Mata nanika areba itsu demo watakushi ai. If you need anything else, please call me, the Angel of Love Cupidel, anytime. Kupya hanate ni eien no shi. Oh, that's happiness, actually. Yeah, there's like a different stroke there, or one more stroke that makes me confuse it with the other kanji. May you find eternal happiness. And that one is actually ko. Not shiawase. Alright, redraw this. And that was worth it for this episode already, getting that new stuff with Cupidel. You didn't really interact much with Cupidel in the demo, so I'm glad to finally get that kind of stuff. Where have you been? Don't keep me waiting too long. Oh my god. It's this guy. I've seen this guy in the guidebook. And the trailer, of course, but it's just interesting seeing a new character for once, like characters that haven't been in the demo. If we go backwards, leftwards, it's surprising that there's like... it's not the same order. Oh, it's our teacher. Oh wait, oh I see. We can't like see the people that were summoned on the first day. It's interesting that there were question marks on the first day. I thought those would unlock on the second day and it'd be like a persistent list. If I had to guess, I think these are all the options for this day, and there were different options for the 0th day, but we couldn't do those options because of save load shenanigans. Or like route stuff, like depending on the characters or how successful we were, we would get different options. Well, our options this time are... is that Safiru, I think. Safiru, Mars Sensei, and Nezeru. This one I don't recognize. Mars is probably the most interesting. We don't always have to like go in order. But to start with, let's just finish off with getting one more ending with Devirune, one that was available in the demo. Actually, wait, I didn't even like do any messing around touching Devirune when we first had the option to. Really should have done that in the first episode. Oh wait. I have to kind of, okay, did snapshot it. Yeah, the dialogue is going to come and go quickly, so I have to make sure to capture it. Stop touching my ears, it tickles you, idiot. I think that's the same. I told you not to touch my ears. Yeah, Devirune just kind of goes quickly in these scenes. I get it, I'm not responding anymore, idiot. Yeah, just pissing him off at this point. Okay. Touch the crown. Too quick for me to actually read on my own. Don't touch it so casually, you'll stain the crown. Moshia... maybe you're jealous. This crown was given to me by a dear friend. Okay, we're gonna get some lore on that later, I'm sure. It might be like lore and supplementary stuff, like the comics, which I do have on order. At least one of them is coming on order. Fufoon. I guess he's smug about how jealous we are about the crown. Alright, that's it about the crown. Let's nade him. Pat the head. Gaki atsukai. Don't treat me like a kid, right. And if we do that again... Atama o... I don't like being patted on the head, stop it. Are you sure about that? Chi. Yeah, didn't like it. Okay. Poked everyone in the eye. Shin... Stop being so stubborn. Hurry up and collect my magical power. Suaruna. Is that because we're touching the head or the eye? Don't touch me, I told you, damn it. Okay, that's for the head, so I think that is different. But yeah, touch the eye again. Or is that different? I guess we got into the repeating dialogue for the eye and repeating dialogue for the head. Now let's touch the pauses. I guess touching the pauses is the same as touching the eyes, or the hitbox might have been the same. One thing about Devirun is that he's got like 3 different expressions going on. We can't see all 3 here, but he's got his normal face. He's got the skull, which like mimics his face. And then the eye, which sometimes, the eye on his belly, that sometimes like mimics the other expressions, but also like can do expressions on its own a little bit. Cupido's a bit different, where the eye on the stomach doesn't really, well, it just kind of remains always open. It's a bit unnerving. So you have to just read their expression through their normal face, but Devirun just has this fun thing where the skull does whatever. It's fun. I guess touching the skull doesn't do anything. Okay, touching the horns now. What about the cape? Not the cape, okay. Where are you touching? Stop touching Shino. It's actually Suno, I guess. Yeah, it mistook the she as a Su. I do that myself so very often. They're just so similar, those 2 katakana. Dakara, I told you, or that's why I told you, to stop. Suno. Or Tsuno Yamero. Stop touching the horns. Or stop it with the horns, rather. Omya. How many times are you touching me? Or are you gonna touch me? Or something like that. Dakara. Nankai sawan dayo. Omya. Or it's actually just saying the same lines here. But that's because, I remember now from the demo, this is actually going to be hard to translate because we have to do it in rapid succession. So like here's our window. Akuma ni totte. Horns are an important place for demons. Okay. And this is like where we lose our window, so I have to like relaunch into it to get every line. Here we go. Second line. Third line. Kono chise karada dato. If the body is small, it's especially bad if you touch me. I'm not quick enough on the translate too, to not lose the momentum. Alright, let's get the 4th line. 3, 4. Yamero, stop. Yamerotte. Mo yada, stop already. Fugia. Nanka kichao, something's coming. Yeah. It was a bit too overstimulating. Tsuno wa kan... Not sure what that is. Let's actually try to use the region to capture all of that. Translation's gonna be a bit weird, but let's see. Kai kan? Is that what it is? That's actually Bean Kan, which is sensitive. The horns are sensitive ending. I fainted. Don't touch me again. And this should just be a Devirun ending, probably. Because you could have gotten this before meeting Cupido. Bonus. Yeah, just a Devirun ending. Back to the region. Haven't even done any summoning today. But that's just the pacing. When I'm playing anyway. Oi, Omya, hey, you. Nande nechi. Is that nechi? Why is this pervert touching my horns? The translation here. Nande nechi to tsuno ni sawarun dayo kono hentai ga. Why is this pervert touching my horns so much, or something like that? The nechi is like a sound effect, I guess. Omyara, you guys. To you guys, horns are just a decoration. Maryoku o... It's an important organ for absorbing magical power. It's a delicate part for demons. Futsu, no, Fudan, nada. Normally, I wouldn't react so sensitively just to being touched. Subete wa kono chikoi. It's all because of this tiny appearance. I want to quickly get back to the way I was in the demon world. Tototo de Naoshi? De Naoshi, yeah. I'll come back and get my magic back, damn it. Or I'll return and get my magic back, something like that. That's the ending. Oh no, great. Well, I guess we can just like return. We don't have to do any talking here. Actually, let's leave that save there because there was a question mark option, which is like a branching thing or something. So we'll do our first save on the next page. Okay, and now like, what is it, 40 minutes into the episode? Let's actually do a summoning. Should be enough time to go to at least one summoning. Last episode we went on like even longer than the first episode, which is something I kinda hate. We can just say that I went on long because I spent like 15 minutes waiting for Devoon to fall asleep, so we made up that time by going on longer. This time, however, if we end a bit shorter because we go to the summoning before the hour ends, I think we'll be fine. Okay, so let's actually read these lines here. And actually let's get these lines all at once so we don't have to do it again. Redraw the bounding box. What is that? New Yoku Chu. He's taking a bath, but let's summon him anyway. That's gonna be very awkward when we do that. Dai Tensai ka? No wait, no that's Daijobu. Of course it is. I should know that, but I don't know. Don't know why I thought Tensai. Is he okay? He's been drinking a ton of alcohol. I feel like I can take advantage of the gap in his heart. That's our teacher. Nakayoshiku o Soroi. They're friends and use matching mugs. Is this what they mean when they say real life is full of fun? I think it's more like... This is like a term, Riaru. I guess it's shortened to Ria, but talking about like people who have real lives, like in comparison to people that don't have real lives. Like online people, terminally online people, or something like that. So like he's saying real lifers have more fun, or something like that. Okay, now that we have that, let's actually summon who we want, who is our teacher, I guess. Or should I summon... I didn't want to go in the exact order. I feel like I want to save our teacher for the thumbnail for the next episode or something, just because I really like the teacher, so... This episode was all about Cupidel. This guy feels like a good match for the angel aesthetic or whatever. Let's summon Safiru. Another angel-y sounding name, I think. Koyatsu to connection, Shichimao, hi. We summoned the bath and everything. What a glamorous prick. I don't know he's a prick yet, but I'm pretty sure he's probably a prick. Based on what I learned from like the guidebook that I got. Fufufu, kyou mo boku wa utsukushii. I'm beautiful today too. Kino no nabe ni. After yesterday's hot pot, now the whole bathtub? Okay, that was canon, I guess. Like, there was no other way to summon... Or would this line change if my theory about, like, summoning other characters on the zero stay was right? Like, we only had the options available to us, but if we could have summoned someone other than Alice, then this line wouldn't make sense. Seriously, what's going on with Omiya's summoning technique? We're just that good. Nandai kinari, or iki, or nandai kimi. Huh? What's up? Do you guys want an autograph? Omiya no koto. I don't know anything about you. Nandatte? Kono boku o shiranai to wa? What? You don't know me? You're quite the odd person. Boku no namae wa Safiru. My name is Saphir. I guess that's a better translation, yeah? I am the most beautiful prince on a white horse in the world. You are a horse. I think this... Wait, what's this translation? Kono sekai go... Sekai go? Oh, it seems like the translator... No, wait, I was having trouble translating there. It's not sekai. Kono yo de mottomo utsukushi. Yep. I mean, I know that one, but just having trouble seeing the furigana here. Hoku ba, white horse no kikoshi. What is that word? Young nobleman. So Hokuba no kikoshi. The noble white horse. So yeah, it's not beautiful prince on a white horse. The beautiful white horse nobleman or something is what he's saying. Which makes sense because he is a horse. Koyatsu. Narushistu. Or Narushistu. Narushistu. Narcissist, of course, but just kind of hard for me to say English words in Japanese. This guy, is he a narcissist? He seems like a pain. Oh my gosh. That is... wow. Soro agarasete morao yo. I'll get out soon, or get out of the bath or something like that. Nanda kono dekkai no wa... Wait. What's that big thing? Is Deverun actually saying arts? Or arts? He is saying too. I guess that is like... Dekkai no wa atsu. I think it's like... not arts, but rather part of a different word. Or just like a sentence ender or something. Not sure about that one, but yeah. It's a big one. It's like... really big. Korekai? Oh, this? Fan no minna ga furo agari. My fans want to drink the leftover bath water from me after I take a bath. Okay. I see. That was a joke. This time I tried making soup stock using dried crunchy kelp. I see. This is a nori, or kelp or something. It wasn't a sensor bar. How funny. Why was that sticking up like that? Saki no nori tsuki. The way it stuck to the surface just now was strange. Yeah, that's what I was saying. The kelp is still going strong, even after making soup stock. Okay, thanks for putting on some clothes, even though your crotch is completely exposed. Soro se Sabi's service. The service seems about to end. I'll put on my jacket. Kisho. Nani kara nani made. That's gross. I don't understand anything about this. Kishu? Utsuku or oishii yone. Quiche? Did Deverun say something about a quiche in the last line? Actually, there's like it doesn't show up on the capture, but on the right side of Kamui, there's a log of everything that I have translated. But the log doesn't seem to like record everything. Weird. Well, I don't really need it. Actually, we have this log. Kisho. What is Kisho, I wonder? And yeah, Saphir confused Kisho as quiche. I think Kisho was just like an expression of disgust or something. Kisho itsu itanda. I said kishoi. I guess, yeah, Deverun said kisho, short for kishoi, which means disgusting, apparently. Kisho... The translator is like picking up these kanji as separate, but the way this is written, this bottom line here, it's emphasizing each individual syllable, like with hyphens, or it would be the equivalent of using hyphens in English. So this would be the kanji version of what's being said in the first line. Kisho-i is what these three kanji say, and then i as like emphasis for the last syllable. So that's what kishoi is, these three. I'm learning. Maybe. So, Kai, kono boku ni sonna... Is that so? To think that you would yell such abuse at me? Kimi omoshiroi ne? You're interesting. I haven't heard that much before, so it's really refreshing. Kugigi. Solomon. Koyatsu o nantoka shiro. Solomon, do something about this guy. Okay. We've got, I can translate this, sign o nedaru. Sign? Well, even though I know that's the English word sign, I'm not sure what it's saying. And actually, I'm not sure what nedaru means, so I guess I can't translate it. The bottom part, guess I'll have to use a translator. Luckily, I don't have to redraw the bounding box. That is hot air magic. Neppu maho. What is nedaru, though? I guess I will have to redraw the bounding box. Again, don't want to have to do this every time. It's probably good enough if we just get the gist of it, but I don't get the gist of it just reading the sign part. Begging for a sign. Oh, I see. Sign is an English word for sign, but it's shorthand in Japanese for an autograph, right? Okay, so let's do the evil eye, of course. Jagan search. It's different this time, but not hard. Oh, this looks a bit different. Has he opened his eyes before like this? I guess he must have, right? Ah, Fudo Agari no Boku mo. Ah, I look so beautiful after a bath. I guess like more literally it'd be like the me that gets out of the bath or something like that. Mizu mo... Shitataru. Dripping in water, I guess. Okay. A handsome man who is dripping with water is a phrase made just for me. There are no like quotation marks here. The translator added that, but I guess that's not incorrect. Kono mama jibun no miryoku. That is a miryoku, right? Yeah. I feel like I'm going to get drowned in my own charm. Let's read that one again. Or see if there's like something new here, just in case. I feel like there was a hint there about what we should do, but this is different. Soieba itsumo nara tsuguni. Come to think of it, Pink, who usually dries my hair, isn't here. And Pink is... correct. That is actually a name, Pink, I guess. Moshia koko wa boku no... Maybe this isn't my mention. Hasn't even noticed. What a guy. Tategami. The mane. So that's tategami, huh? The mane is a horse's lifeblood, so it must be dried quickly. Okay, well there's our hint. Let's dry the hair. So yeah, asking for a signature would be a red herring. After the first read, you might think, oh, this guy's a narcissist. Let's get a good reaction by getting an autograph, but I guess that might be a little bit boring for a celebrity, right? Being asked for an autograph all the time. Let's give them a blow dry. Wonderful! Don't need a translator for that, but let's translate anyway. It's funny when they say English and Japanese, I guess. I guess this would be wonduru fudu or something. Doraya ga nakute chao do. I was just in trouble because I didn't have a hairdryer. And again, what's this? Neppu. Neppu? Yeah, hot wind, hot air. Neppu maho. It's a hot air spell. I think it'll be pretty hot. But this guy has incredible resistance. Oh. I guess this guy is somehow able to withstand our fiery hot air magic. Arigato. Kimi wa kizukai? Kizukai. Thank you. You are so considerate and kind. Nah, she's in... Well, even if I let it dry naturally, the air is on my side, so it's fine. Koyatsu no soko wa katonai. Where does this guy get all his self-confidence? Sori ni shite mo kimi tachi wa kono boku wo. What is your purpose for imprisoning me? To watch? Marioku da yo, Marioku. It's magic, it's magic. Give me all the magic you've got. Okinara, or Okane rather. I have plenty of money, but I don't have any magical powers right now. Soda, Marioku wa kuchi o... That's right, I've heard that magical power is transmitted through the mouse. Oh, is it now? Kono boku o tokubetsu ni kisu. I'll give you a special kiss. I hope that will help you forgive me, devil. Yes, give him a special kiss. Iya ni kimatte daro. Don't decide on something I don't like or... I'm not sure what the actual translation would be, but I guess this is close enough. Of course I don't like it, or something. Or of course I won't like that. Only a small amount can be transmitted through the mouse. Oh, so it's actually true that it's transmitted through the mouse, but everyone doesn't want it that way. Sokai, kono boku no... Sasoi? Yeah, sasoi. I see, you're turning down my invitation, so what should you do? No, we're not gonna kiss. Well, I guess we weren't invited to kiss, it was just with everyone. It's emotions. If you can draw out the emotions from Omiya, I'll get a lot of magical power. Kanjo. That's the name of the game. Well, the name of the game is Devil Connection, but I guess we're connecting with emotions, so sort of. Oh, tsumai kimi tachi ga boku wo tanoshimasete. Oh, so you guys are going to entertain me? Exciting. I guess that is what we do whenever we summon someone. Well, it involves a mix of entertaining and prodding and just a whole bunch of things, I guess. Okay. Utsukushi-sa o mention... I think that's mention? Mention his beauty. And mono o... Let's translate that. Throwing things. Mono o nagetsukeru. Yeah, I guess these are options to entertain him. So we can like talk about his beauty, I think. I think that is mention. No, wait. Appellation? Is that appellation? Like the RTK term? I'm pretty sure this is talking about his beauty. We don't have to translate. And this is a juggling or something, I guess, as a form of entertainment. Let us use the Jagon search. I feel like it was smaller that time. It is day 2 or day 1 or whatever, so it should get harder. Itsumo tori no nichiro. The usual everyday life. I'm getting bored with the usual reactions of those around me. Yeah, don't just want to be like a standard fan around this guy. Boku ga utsukushi bakari. I feel like I'm so beautiful that I'm being filled with everything around me. Boku ga utsukushi bakari ni karada no mawari. Okay. Ha, nante nayami oki. Oki? Yeah, oki. What a troubled white horse. I'm a troubled white horse, or something. Is there gonna be like a better hint on the second attempt? I think that's different. They might give me some new inspiration. Imamade ni nai. No, that's not Toku, that's Shigeki. An unprecedented stimulation. I feel like I'm not getting a good hint here. That's probably all we get, but just in case. Something unprecedented, huh? I guess juggling might be unprecedented. That is juggling, right? Yeah, this is the same, so that's all the hints we get. Just gonna have to go with our gut. Let's juggle. Otto? Okay, that was good. Why'd you pull out a sword? That wasn't... Oh wait, that wasn't juggling. We did actually just throw something at him. Oh, shinsen na kudamono. The fruit that we bought from the market, we just threw a fruit at him. Oh, fresh fruit just fell off. Or I guess was just thrown or something. I was feeling a bit hungry, thank you. We threw some fruit at him and then he cut it into perfect slices. Incredible. Gugiki. The one you bought this morning. I was going to curse it out, but there was no chance. Curse it? Is that actually curse? Hodo. I was going to abuse it? Abuse, denunciation, disparage, vilification. You're going to disparage the fruit. Not sure what that means. Maybe like really dig into it or something. Kimi mo taberu kai? Do you want to eat too? Iru ka? What exactly are you there? I'm not sure what exactly this is trying to say, but it's not are you there, I'm pretty sure. Iru ka? Sore ni shittemo, well, even so, I need to have a little more fun. Soda, Akuma-kun. Kimi no Tokui, right? Yeah. That's right, Devil-kun. Would you mind showing me your specialty insults? Wow, you actually want the insults. You know what, I guess he gets praise all the time, he wants the insults. What is the word there for insult? Hodo. No, bado. Huh? Do people ever ask you to insult them? Boku ni wa... What is that one? Ketten. I have no flaws, so please point them out from your point of view. No. Nante itte yattara inda? Nante itte yattara inda? What should I say? Zako, that one doesn't need a translation, and Narushisu, narcissist, with a heart on both of them. My gut says Zako, but of course we'll use the Dragon search. Boku ga suyoku te utsukushiku. It's true that I'm strong, beautiful, and flawless. Shikashi. Sen? No, arata. That's new. However, it may be a good opportunity to come into contact with new values and realize something. Sa. Ben. No, not Ben. Nada. No, Sada Naru. Again, Sada is new, unused. I think grammatically it's like Sada ni usually, but I'm not sure how it's being used here. Sada Naru. Now, please insult me with your innovative perspective to reach even more, even greater heights. Innovative perspective, say. I think we're gonna use Zako. That seems innovative to me. This is new. I believe I can shine even more in the future, but that doesn't mean I'm immature right now. Tsuno... is that Tsuno? No. That is Tsureni. And that means already, right. I recognize it, but it's sometimes hard to remember. The already brilliant sapphire is polished even further. It's like constantly refining to perfection, or refining its perfection. No, he did actually say sapphire, not his own name. Not sure I got anything from that. I think the second line would always have like a hint. It might just be more flavor. Okay, and that's the same as the first. We're just learning, I think, that there's only ever going to be just one evil eye search, or maybe sometimes two. So we're going to say Zako, just my gut. Zako, yowa yowa, honki dase basu. Zako, if I get serious I could kill you in an instant. I don't know much about you though. Yowa? Boku ga yowai toyu koto kana? I guess he did mention being, like, strong in his monologue, so Zako does have the implications of being weak, so maybe this was the right one after all. Oh, it just went by too quickly. Iya, boku no... No, my swordsmanship is 5-star. It's proven by my qualifications, therefore I'm strong. This is just as beautiful as... Jiken... This is completely unfounded. No, Jijutsu rather. Jijutsu Mukon. Now the translator had trouble because it went from the previous line into this line, and it couldn't, like, figure out what was the follow-up to the end of the last line, like, leading into this one. Not sure how to translate, like, the last line, or I guess we can check here. Kore wa utsukushi sa to onajiku jijutsu mukon. If I had to guess, my best guess. Kore wa utsukushiku sa to onajiku. Is this the same as my beauty, or... Yeah, not sure how to combine these two lines here, this one with this one. A bit beyond me to think about in the instant. We do have to move on. But he liked it. Tashikani Saki no... Certainly that sword player just now was quite impressive. Koyatsu no Nazo no Jishin. This guy's mysterious confidence has got me in the argument, or got me angry. Something. Soro ken no... it's almost time for sword practice. Jibun migaki? Yeah, migaki. I'm busy improving myself. Self-improvement, I see. Yeah, that means brush, but... Yeah, self-brushing, self-improvement. I'd love to do some fan service, but can't we just let it go back soon? Or let me go back soon? Katte ni ore-sama tachi o. Don't just go ahead and make us your fans. Konben Kona... It is Konben, right? Or Imasara, right, it's Sara again. I'm starting to feel a bit hesitant about absorbing this guy's magical power now, but we gotta do it. Nope, I translated a bit too soon there. What if I absorb magical power and my thought process becomes like that of a monster, or this monster? Well, there's no other way around it. Let's do it. And when the eyes are good, there we go. Another flawless victory. Flawless like Sapphire. Marioku, my magical powers are taken away and I'm exhausted. Ah, I'm beautiful even when tired. Too true. Kaede, go home. Kufufu, ore-sama wa utsukushii. Oh no, he really did become like him. This is also good thumbnail material. I am beautiful. Tsuyoishi, nani yori mo kakkoi. More than anything, cool. Charisma. Ikemen, charisma, beautiful man. A charismatic, handsome demon. Deviwoon, star. Yeah. Nanka, han no shiroyo. Why don't you react somehow? I was trying to act silly to make Omiya anxious. Moshikashite ima no ga... Jiken? Again, that's Jujutsu actually. Perhaps what I just said is true, and that's why he's still motionless. We can nod or say nothing. Yeah, let's nod and say Deviwoon is a beautiful ikemen. Fufun, mana, ore-sama wa... That's true, I'm the most charismatic great devil. Yoshi. Tsukaima... Okay, familiar. You're starting to look like familiar. It's actually combining these two lines here. Actually, if we do this and retranslate to translate as separate lines. No, you're starting to look like a servant. Well, I guess that's a bit closer, but it's still... Is that right? Iya, shibaku rashiku. Okay, yeah, he's saying good, familiar. Or like good work, familiar. No, actually, you're more like a servant now. I guess we've been upgraded from familiar to servant. Is that like a form of progression? By choosing nod like when we get the choice to praise Deviwoon, is this like a permanent relationship thing that might affect like an ending where we're a bit more subservient towards Deviwoon? Might be fun. Just a thought though. Ikoda, kufufu. You're a good one. You're a good kid. Follow me for the rest of your life. And despite my best intentions, it does seem like we went over 10 minutes again. Seems like it's going to be the standard length for these videos. I really thought we might end like, I don't know, 5 minutes before the episode ended, or 5 minutes before the full hour. But I guess these translations take around 30 minutes to get through the thumbnails. Let's get this last thing and then call it an episode. When taking on a high-risk opponent, I recommend saving up some magical power. Oh, I see. That makes sense, actually. Yeah, because we get the magical power separate for each day, but if we run out of magical power during the tough opponent or any opponent, then we just lose, and I guess that's another ending that I should do at some point. So what Deviwoon is saying is we should take on weaker opponents first to build up magical power, and if we somehow like fail the Evil Eye search, we would lose magical power, and if we run out, then we can't use the Evil Eye search anymore, and we're just kind of out of luck, or something like that. Just like a little bit of gameplay in this game, which is mostly just dialogue, I guess, but good to know. Alright, we're done here. That's the episode. Dealt with a couple of beautiful, angelic, perfect specimens this time, but time to move on. Now would be a good time to take a break.